line up this second screw here. Okay. There it is. So I got this hole lined up here. They should be all the same size. Yeah, they are. It's just my alignment. There we go. I can just grab it from the actual deal here. Pull it this way. This hand's better. Right hand works a lot better than my left hand. My left thumb, for that matter. Got to kind of wedge it so it starts to screw. No star deals here. Okay, now I got this third hole here I'm lining up, and now it lines up really nicely. Okay, so it looks like we're in business now. Now, what I want to do is put that on the inside there. Now I'm going to go ahead and tighten them up by hand with this ratchet here, or the extension and the 3/8 socket. And just get it like that. Yep. It goes in pretty fairly easy. So that's what you want. You don't want it to be all being hard. So that's done. Now, well, I do need to tighten them, of course. You do want to definitely tighten them. So I'll give it a nice little tightness here. There we go. And do the same on these two screws here. And you can go ahead and reattach this panel here, because there's nothing else you're going to be doing in this area. And it basically slides underneath that one there, and that slides under that little lip. I believe so. Yes. Okay. So that's done. Got this wire attached. Now, the second thing I want to make sure to reiterate is this positioning of this here. You need to make sure that and there's sometimes a lot of black tar on that. You want to go ahead and just kind of get that tar off, and do not break this when you're doing that. Just kind of do it with like a piece of cardboard or a little stick or something that's not going to be too hard on that when you pop that off. So I'll just show you the position that it's in when it's attached. See, the tar is getting in the way again. So let's see. Okay, here we go. See, so that's the position it's in before you disassemble. Now, and this right here is going to be there's a screw here, and then this goes into this little hole here, and then there's a screw here. So you have like a, what do you call it, like a little plastic deal that goes here, and then a screw and a screw. So you have a screw holding this top one screw and one screw for each one of these wires. Now, to take this off, you just basically can force it off with your fingers, you push it through, and that's it. It's done. Okay, now I'm putting it back on, so I'm gonna go ahead and slide it back on. Now you just pop it on, and that's it. Just wedges right in, and then there, of course, there's a screw there and a screw here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and assemble the screws in position. Here we go. And the screws are a specialty type screw head, hex head here, and I believe this one here is a T20. T20 is going to work perfect and be either a socket or an Allen wrench type deal like I have here. And go ahead and start screw by hand. Of course, it's plastic you're screwing into, so don't over tighten them, it will break. And then just make sure you have that little wedge piece of plastic there lined up, so this goes in here. Okay. Alright. I wish I had a socket, it'd be a lot easier, or a handheld, screwdriver. That's a T20 there. A lot easier, because this kind of wiggles and stuff, so it makes it a little bit challenging to get it on there properly, but always up for a challenge. So there we go. We'll go ahead and do this one here. See how it popped out again there? So you want to make sure you have that in there when you screw it in, because you don't want it not lining up properly there. So okay, let's do it nice and slowly here. Nice, and that's fastened. Okay, so that's done. Now come on around to this side here. What I want to show here is this is the part here that's a little bit trickier, because basically what's going to happen is this part here will attach to here. It goes this way, it goes upward, because when you pull this out, you have to pull it down and out by moving this little clamp on the inside. There's this little what do you call that? Like what would you call this?
Switch.
No, it's not a switch. It's like a
Lever?
No, it's basically what it does is it attaches to these here, and it locks this in place. I just need to line up this second screw here.